What's going on, folks? Welcome to Stardust Shooters. So today I wanted to just a little bit at least start easing people into a beginner's guide, quote unquote. So this is not going to be the easiest thing to really take beginners through because I'm obviously pretty new myself. So there's a lot of things that I still don't know or I'm still learning. And also, it's just a ton of information, like just a crazy amount of information, dude. Like a prohibitively large amount of information is going on right now. So I'm gonna have to take it really slow. And so for this very first one, we're just gonna go through the buttons and the menus, okay? Because I know that those are always a real kick in the teeth for people who are trying to pick up Japanese games. They don't like to learn menus and stuff. So this one's just gonna be on the menus, and then we'll go into some other stuff in the future. In the meantime, if you don't want to wait for me to go through it, check out the Stardust Shooters Discord. Okay? You can find it on Reddit, and I will get an invite link down. I'll put it down below for the Stardust. This is not my Discord. This is just the Stardust Shooters community Discord. It's always been out there. They have a ton of information in there. They have helpful people that are playing the game that are always there. Every time I've had a question, they've always answered me right away. I've never even had to wait for somebody to show up to answer my question. It's a great place. Awesome people there. So make sure to check it out. They have channels that have all the characters listed and everything to do and stuff and fully translate. It's great. It's a great channel. Definitely check it out. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start talking about this. So start at the top here. You got your character level, like your rank, which is like this guy right here. That's your account rank. You got your stamina, which, God, I have so much still. Your gold, which is like your non-premium currency, and then your diamonds, which are your premium currency. You got mission, which is exactly what it fucking sounds like. It's the mission menu. And this is where you get your mission rewards whenever you earn mission rewards. Now this little thing right next to it, this is your box where, it's like your gift box. I don't know what that is. It's like a letter. It's some kind of letter. Maybe it's the redstone of Aja or something. I don't know. It might be the redstone of Aja. I'm not sure what it is. But it's a letter. And inside the letter, what is that? Looks like it says Zeppeli on it, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what letter that is. Apparently there are JoJo things I don't know because I have no idea what that letter is. So, but that's your gift box. The third one right here, this is just like your in-game news. It's your Hermit Purple over the giant letter I. And then Harvest right here is your friend requests and it's the friend menu. There's my friend code if anybody wants it. And then it's like your friend menu and stuff like that. On the screen, this is your team. So your leader stands right here, and then you've got the sub characters. So this is just the team that I play for fun because I really like having all of them. It's just Giorno, Jotaro, Josuke, and Jonathan. So down over here where it says new, right here. Oh, go back so you can actually see what I clicked on. I wish there was a brighter cursor. The cursor in this is kind of dark. So down here, right below where it says leader, see this is the Abdul tarot cards, and you get rewards from those for playing. Then below that is the bingo. So as you play, you get to have Crazy Diamond punch some bingo spaces, and then you can see what you get when you fill out the rows. You usually get some pretty good stuff. You get some gems, and you get some frogs and stuff like that. And we'll talk about what those do later. Right now, we're just gonna go through the menus. So then scrolling down here are your various events. This is almost like in Dokkan Battle, where they have those scrolling banners down at the bottom. That's what this is, of just all the different shit that's going on right now. And then this frog with a face on it is the current farming event. They always have a farming event up. And this is how many you have, how many points you have. I have 0 because I haven't done any of it yet. And you can farm up to buy prizes out of the shop. And these shop prizes are primarily how you're going to awaken and evolve your units and stuff. It takes a long time to farm them up unless you're coming through here. If you're getting stuff out of here, it's actually pretty fast to just grind whatever awakening mats you need and go ahead and get your guys up to 80, or if you want to go all the way up to 100, you can go up to 100 too. You can do whatever you want to do. And you can tab through. All the tabs up here are just for sorting purposes, just to make it easier to find what you want without having to scroll through the whole giant page. The main menu, by the way, is the little JOJO symbol down at the bottom. Oh, look at that. It's is that Gold Experience Fist? Looks like Gold Experience Fist. So now the next one is the medals. So this is how you interact with like your character box. Top one is your teams. So this is how you set up teams. So like this is my actual team when I play. Like when I do something hard, and then these are just like for fun teams that I've been messing around with. And you can edit. I think you have 7 different teams. And you can edit them all from this menu. So if you click on one of the characters, you can replace them with whoever you want. Or if you want to change their equipment, you click on the little box beneath them, and then you can equip the other character's skills on them if you want to do that. This one, actually, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know what this one is. Well, I don't know why I clicked that one. Skipping that one. We'll come back to that. I'll look it up. This one is to level up your stuff. So you click on it, click on who you want to level up. We'll level up Giorno and Abacchio, why not? And then it's just like Dokkan or whatever. Basically any game. You just slap your EXP stuff in here. So your EXP units in this game are these frogs. Different kinds of frogs do different things. So like Josuke frogs with the Josuke hair are like super experience point frogs. They give a ton. There's frogs with like Zeppeli hats, and those level up your special skill. But yeah, like these guys. This one that looks like it's Koichi's stand, it's like an Echoes frog. That always gives you exactly 1 level, no matter what. So if like you're level 1, it'll always put you to level 2. But if you're level 99, it'll always put you to level 100. The gold frogs are exactly what you think they are. You just sell them for gold. And you just level them up, slap them in there, hit this, leveled up. Perfect. So this is, you can enhance their little slots. Their individual little slots. Like their equipment slots. Which I obviously have not done anything of yet. This, though, is how you awaken a unit. So you can see where it has their level right there, like 50 out of 50, it's the max. Can't get him any higher. Then it'll show you what you need. So, like Josuke, for example. If I spend those, even though he's not high enough level, God, everything keeps closing when I click on it. So you see the 15 out of 30, it's in red. I can't tap it because it's, or you can see the red text too. His level's not maxed out, so we can't awaken him. But if we can awaken him, we need these mats right here. Then my double Jotaro combo, I've got the level, but I don't have the mats. See, I need the rings and the hourglasses to do that. And awakening people is important because you can't equip them to anybody if they haven't been awakened at least 1 time. So you have to level break them 1 time in order to use them as equipment. And then for every level break you have on them, they get another equipment slot. So like fully level broken characters have more space for more equipment. And then to use a unit as equipment, you have to have awakened it at least 1 time. So that's the big thing for when it comes to leveling up your units, is you have to make sure that 1, they're awakened so that you can equip them, and then 2, that the ones that you're trying to use in battle are awakened far enough that they have enough slots, right? So this is story mode menu, the little globe right in the middle. So story mode is the green at the top here. You see where it says Stardust Adventure. Right now I'm in part 2. You can see it goes all the way through part 1, and then it also has part 2. I believe it goes on further to part 3. I don't know if it goes to part 4 or not. I think it only goes to part 3, but I also might be completely wrong because I think I just heard that and I never actually verified that for myself. So, story mode, you get 1 gem every time you clear one of these little bricks. It's not the fastest way to get gems, but it is a very consistent way to get gems for pulling. You can see this a buttload of stages. Now, if you tab over to the right here, these are the special quests, the yellow header. So these are like event quests, like timed events. You can see that some of them have expiration dates on them, like 4 days left, 16 days left, 2 days left, like all that kind of thing. Most of them will give prizes of some sort that are very good. These are basically every kind of event that's available in the game right now. And then for the ones that aren't available right now, you can click this thing that says 25 on it. For me, it'll say something otherwise for other people. I don't know what it says for you. But the little button that had the number on it, these are all the tickets that you have. And you can use these tickets to play stages, right? So like I have a Stroheim like available, so I can click on that. Or like I have a little green froggy. I can click on green froggy, and I could play a stage for green froggies if I wanted to, until I ran out of resources to keep doing it. Now, the purple header is your anime quests, which go along with, it starts with part 4, goes into part 5. You don't need to finish one to get to the other, apparently. I thought you did, but I guess you didn't, because I literally just clicked the button and now it's loading it. Although it's taking a really... Okay, yeah. I guess you can just do it. Yeah, you can just do it. Look at that. We're going to go back to part 4, because I like that picture of Jotaro and the little turtle. So, you can click on this little turtle, and he'll peek into the pond for you. You hit the little orange button, and he grabs you some stuff out of the pond. He gets you some froggies. Because he's a good boy. What a good boy. So then you've got every stage when you clear one of these. So you clear like 13, 14, the 15s or whatever. You get a gem for each one. And then they also have an EX fight at the end that gets you another gem. And then when you clear whatever the block of stages is there a way I can see the yeah, so you see there how they're divided up, like stage 1 and 2. When you beat both of those, you get 3 extra gems. And then when you beat all the different stage 3s, you get 3 extra gems. And the 4s and the 5s and the 6s, and then like 7, 8s are put together. So this is a pretty quick way to build easy gems outside of, like, event missions pay out in gems too. But when you don't have any of those left over, this is a pretty quick, easy way to do it. And you also get these stickers. They're like stamps. And you can trade these stamps in for various characters, right? So you got, like, this Jonathan, you got Lisa, you got Shadow Dio, you got a little Giorno right there, some Iggy action. Or you can trade them for awakening materials. Because you're never in a position where you don't need those. You always need awakening materials, at least in the beginning. You'll get to a point probably where you don't need them anymore, but you want them for now. Get a little Zeppeli Toad down there. Is that Keicho? You got a Keicho. Is that dying Shigechi? Is that what that is? It is dying Shigechi. Come on, man. It's kind of funny. That's actually kind of funny, but still, don't do that. It's dying Shigechi. Come on. Have some respect. Oh, Kakyoin. I always look at Kakyoin art when I see it in this game. That's pretty cool. It's not the coolest one I've seen, but it's pretty cool. Anybody else that I want to look at their cool art for? Shadow Dio, you look cool? Or are you just going to be a silhouette? Yeah, you're pretty cool. Lisa, are you cool? Nah. Nah. See, is this the famous Joseph pose? Oh, it's not. Oh, it's Joseph with the hammer! That's the same pose they use in Ore Collection. When he does his hammer hit, he does that first, then he smacks you with the hammer. Anyway, before I go off on a tangent about Ore Collection, those are your basic gameplay stages. That's most of what you're going to do when you're starting out. So remember, this is just for starting out. There's definitely harder stuff that you're going to need to do. It's mostly going to be in like the event tab and stuff like that. But that is stuff that you don't need to worry about right now. For right now, you need to just be playing gems to get your pulls, sure. And then awakening materials and that kind of stuff. You can worry about other stuff later. The key, which I think that's Coco Jumbo, I believe. This takes you to the pull screen. So this is the main banner that's up right now. It's the injured Josuke. You've got the single summon right there, or you've got the multi-summon down at the bottom. The multi-summon, at least in every banner I've seen, always has some kind of perk to it. So, like, well, first off, it's super discounted because it's 5 for a single, but it's only 35 for a multi usually, and a multi is 10, so that's like a lot of free stuff. Because a multi should be 50 based on pricing, so it's 15 diamonds off, which is really good, in my opinion, at least. And then they also have some pretty crazy step-up bonuses. Like in this Josuke banner, for example, Step 7 was all 10 units are guaranteed to be SSRs, and this banner is called a Super Advent. There's a lot of different kinds of banners. I'm not kidding when I tell you there's a copious amount of information when it comes to learning this game. Don't let it scare you off. Just learn it little by little as you go. But basically, this is a Super Advent banner, and those are generally considered the best characters in the game. And so they're limited. Like, you can only get them in Super Advent banners. So this Josuke banner has that all 10 are guaranteed to be SSR step, and it's got those limited, really rare units in the pool. I don't know if they always do that, I believe the Discord chat said that they do it sometimes, but not always. So just pay attention before you pull what the step guarantees are. But the banner rewards are pretty crazy in this game, just for doing, you know, whatever you want to do. Just for doing basic steps. So this is another banner. It's just like a support Rohan. Forget exactly what they're called. It's a Link. I believe it's called a Link Rohan. These are usually for characters that are used specifically for their like skills and their bonuses. This is just like a generic banner, but also when you get tickets. See, this thing has a ticket on it right here next to Golden Experience's little fist. Or is that Star Platinum? Whose fist is that? Is that Star Platinum's? That's Star Platinum's fist. So right next to Star Platinum's fist, you can click on that little SSR button. And if you have a ticket, I don't have any right now, but if you have some, you can swap them right here for whatever's in the ticket pool. Some cool stuff in this pool. Right? Is that Polnareff and Jotaro? That's pretty cool. I like that. What else we got in here? Is there Joseph and Lisa action going on? Posing? I like that. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I can get behind that. I can get behind that. We got anybody else cool in here? Oh, hey, Josuke and Okuyasu. They look pretty good. Oh, they don't look that great. Actually, I kind of like the fact that they're both sneering. I don't know why that's funny to me, but it is. So when you get, they'll occasionally give you tickets either as like step-up rewards or out of, you know, whatever login bonus or something's going on. So these are neat. At the bottom here, this is your friend summons, and you don't usually use them for summons. What you usually do is you click this gold button, and it you can trade the friend points in for stuff. So you can trade them like for tickets. So you can trade it for like a Zeppeli Frog ticket right here. You see, for what was it, 50,000? Jesus Christ, that's a lot. It's not 5,000. That's 50,000. Good God. But you can also trade them for like tickets to farm characters with. And some of these characters are really good equips, so you want to make sure you have like this Kid Dio is pretty good. I think for high Dio, like Enuma is pretty good. Like basically, a lot of these characters are pretty solid equips for other people to use. So you want to just like trade them in, farm the stage. You're inevitably gonna have to trade them more than one time, just because the stages are their drop percentages. They're not like guaranteed. So you have to farm them a couple times to get what you want. But then once you get what you want, you only need one copy because it's just going to be for an equip. And that's the best way to spend your friend points, generally. These other two up here are kind of neat. Oh, took me all the way back. I didn't want that. So this one at the top, we'll hit it. And it's a little summon. So it plays a summon animation. Full experience to be punching. We got a happy Koichi with Act 2. We got SEDC. A lot of veins going out everywhere. And a car is looking, oh god, that's aggressive looking. So I don't actually get these right now, okay? So you see how they're listed right here? You can trade 15 diamonds and you can keep them. Or if you don't want them, you can just forget about it and you can try again tomorrow. So I'm going to hit no because I don't want them. Bye. See ya. Don't want them. And you can also do the same on this one right here. And it's the exact same thing. He's going to pull 3 things, and I can either pay 15 diamonds and get them, or I can not do that and not get them. It's already not looking great. I think that's the Superfly guy. And that's Crash, I don't know his name though. And Aqua Necklace, no thank you. So obviously I didn't even get an SSR in that, so obviously I'm not going to pay for those. See ya. So these are rings that you get. So these rings you get from just like awakening characters. And you can trade them for whatever. There's a couple units you can trade them for, like Raro, Gross Kakuin, or like a Vanilla Ice or whatever. You can trade them for frogs, or you can trade them for friend points and awakening materials and stuff like that. And then these top ones are platinum rings, which you get from stages, from clearing specific stages, and also you get them in story mode too. And you can trade them for better, like more useful characters. Like this Bruford Tarkus right here specifically are pretty good equipped characters. None of these characters are ever going to be like crazy good point characters usually, but you can get good equips that way. So this game is, this is where you do like a gacha for, don't worry about this right now. Don't worry about that one right now. A lot of team builds in this game, from what I've gathered, are based around specific combinations, right? So it's not just like, oh, I have Gold Experience Requiem and Dio and Rohan or whatever. It's about how you build them with their equipment. So like, equipment that's specifically really good on Dio won't necessarily be good on like Kira or Diavolo or whatever. Like, builds are very personalized in this game for what you want, especially for your offensive characters. Like, support stuff is kind of just like, you just slap it on whoever your supporter is going to be because he's just going to do his thing. Like on Gold Experience Requiem, I have 2 units that do a specific support function, but you could put those on anybody. But when it comes to your offensive characters, you need to have like a specific build in mind for them. And that's true for like King Crimson or High Dio or, you know, Giorno, Abakio, whatever, whoever you're going to use, you need to make sure that you're building a build that's going to play to their strengths. You can't just like slap whatever on there. And then also when you're equipping characters to other characters, which remember is where it says like SP down underneath them, that's where you're equipping stuff. When you're doing that, you can only equip units that are the same color. So like if I wanted to fill in my Rohan slots down there, because he's got a bunch of open ones, I could only use green units. Now there is an exception to that, which is gold and silver units, which the only way to do that is you have to get materials to unlock like a variable slot, where that slot can become a different color. I think gold gets red, blue, and green, and silver gets black and white for their variable slot of what they can equip, which is pretty good. And to get that stuff, you have to fight some pretty difficult stages, at least for beginner players. And then you spend points that you get from those stages in here to get mats to open up those variable slots, which are important. This is like your sub menus for all of your, you know, your legalese and your data transfer and all that kind of stuff, your info and all that. I am not going to take you guys through all of these right now because it's been 22 minutes already, and I feel like you guys can just click through them on your own time. Just be careful, obviously. So like, here's my character information, all that kind of stuff. My ID, my rank, my name, and then I guess what I present to other players, like my title and my message. And all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to make a transfer code on video lest I lose my account, but you know, this is how you do it if you were going to do it. It's in here somewhere. Have fun with the hunt. Man, that was a lot of information. That was a lot of information, and I even feel like it wasn't a very good summary of everything. There's a lot to this game, you guys. So again, I encourage you strongly to join the Stardust Shooters Discord. I will put an invite link if I still have it. I believe the owner of the server gave me a link that I can use to help you guys get there. If you want to check this game out at all, absolutely join that server. I am going to keep releasing some stuff, just like how gameplay works and all that, videos as I go, but it's definitely going to be beneficial for you guys to have those more seasoned players really giving you some hands-on assistance, you know what I mean? So anyway, that's all I've got for this one. If you like Stardust Shooters, make sure to join that Discord channel. If you like me, make sure to subscribe to the channel and click the little bell button so that every time I upload a video, you'll know that I did. And then you can say, yay, Zen uploaded a video. I'm going to go watch that right now. It means a lot to me. Once again, we just hit 10K subs, which is crazy. We're over 10,100 now. I can't thank you guys enough for the support. I love all of you. And hopefully you guys have at least thought about picking up Stardust Shooters with me. I am going to continue to make content on it along with Pitter Patter Pop and Eyes of Heaven and probably any other random JoJo thing I can find as I need more and more stuff to do. So, that's it, I guess. Bye, guys. You guys have a good day. Enjoy Stardust Shooters. I strongly recommend you pull on that Josuke banner. People, there are mixed opinions on Josuke, but pull on it and get good things. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.